Today I'm telling you everything you need to know about today's update. The biggest change being fire damage has been fixed. Now, fire damage will still be deadly, but you will have to stay in it much longer. The first major change we have in fire damage is the tick interval has changed from 0.2 to 0.35, making it half as slow, roughly half as slow per tick. So in the previous patch, every 0.2 seconds, you would take tick damage. Now it's every 0.35 seconds. Also, huge change in the damage scale. The previous patch used to go 1, then 1.25, then 1.5, and 6 or 7 ticks later, it would ramp up to 3.5. Now, in comparison, in this new update, we're getting our first one at 1, our second one at 1, our third one at 1, our fourth and fifth at 1.25, our fifth at 1.3, and about 8, 9 or so ticks later, it goes up to 3.25. So there are much more values in between max damage, and the max damage is still lower than the previous scale, which ramped up to max damage in half the time of this new update. So if you didn't understand that, I'm going to give you the shortened version. Fire damage is much less deadly. You still can't sit in it for like 10 seconds, but it's much less deadly. Next, we have some crash fixes. We have fix the crash, which could happen when browsing the social menu, when swapping stim items, when attacking the tanks in the Warren 619 mission finale. Fixed an issue with the Cadia new assault chainsaw, where the impact inflicted by activating saw attacks was lower than intended. So that's going to be stronger now. We also have a bunch of other miscellaneous fixes in the game. They fixed an issue where having a grimoire equipped would prevent players from picking up stims. I thought that was just game design. But I do like the fact that we can grab grimoires and still get stims, especially since stims is a new mechanic in the game. Would like to be able to actually play with them. Next, we have fixed an issue where the portrait picture of a player was not updated immediately after performing changes in the Morningstar. Fixed an issue where some of the new foldable shovels introduced in the Trader Curse Part 2 Anniversary Update were missing attack trial visual effects. Fixed an issue where the Orgrin Convict garb, all variations, would display a black soldier patch instead of the intended color. They tweaked the logic for interaction points in the Morningstar. The interaction will now be more easily accessed without having to point the camera in a very specific direction. And lastly, they added a small rev motor sound to the Aristus MK12 assault chainsaw light attacks. So it's just a bunch of little changes. Got the stems now with the grimoire. Biggest thing, major thing in the patch is the fire damage. That is actually everything in this update. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, share. It helps others find the video. I hope this helped.